Hi, my name's Melanie and I'm a tenant advocate at the Inner Sydney Tenants Advice and Advocacy Service at Redfern Legal Centre. What happens if a social housing tenant needs a repair? All tenants have a right to have their property in a reasonable state of repair. That is the law under the Residential Tenancies Act. Under the Act, housing providers have a responsibility to maintain the premises in a reasonable state of repair, and tenants have a responsibility to report any repair and maintenance issues. There are 3 basic steps that need to be followed in order to get a repair done. The first is that the tenant must report it to the housing provider. The second is that they must give the housing provider a reasonable opportunity to fix it. The third is that if it is not done in a reasonable time, they can apply to the New South Wales Civil and Administrative Tribunal to get the repair done. What is considered a reasonable time will depend on the severity of the repair and the amount of work that needs to be done. Public housing tenants should report any repairs by calling the Housing New South Wales maintenance line, not by calling the local office. For community housing providers, you should see the provider's website on how to report a repair. The law distinguishes between urgent and non-urgent repairs. Urgent repairs are things like a burst water tank, a gas leak, or a dangerous electrical fault. These are things that are essential services or that make the premises unsafe to use. Tenants have distinct rights when it comes to urgent repairs. If they have told the housing provider, they can arrange to have the repair done themselves, and they can be reimbursed for the cost of this, up to $1,000. Practically speaking, however, most social housing tenants don't have the money to organise their own repairs, even if they will be reimbursed for it later. Redfern Legal Centre has published a guide called the Housing Repairs Kit. It is a step-by-step guide on how to get repairs done if your public housing provider is Housing New South Wales. This can be found on our website and includes information on applying to the New South Wales Civil and Administrative Tribunal. The kit has a diary where tenants can record calls they have made to the maintenance line. The record of the call should include the repair that's needed, the date that the call was made, the reference number, and the repair timeframe. This can be a useful record for tenants when the repair has been reported and it has not been completed in a reasonable time. The repair kit also explains how to apply for compensation or a rent reduction in the tribunal. It is very important to keep records of any damage caused by the repair issue and any money spent as a result.